The bridge of two worlds. In a quiet valley where the rivers met and the forests whispered, there stood an ancient stone bridge. The bridge was said to have been built by the first people long before anyone could remember. It was more than just a crossing. It was a place of stories, prayers, and sacred connection between the past and the present. But over the years, the bridge had begun to crack. The stones loosened, the river below surged angrily, and fewer people came to visit. The elders whispered that the spirit of the bridge was fading. In a village nearby, a young boy named Elijah often sat by the river, listening to the stories his grandmother told him. She spoke of a time when people from different lands and beliefs had met at the bridge to share wisdom, trade, and break bread together. It was a place of unity, where the world was whole. One evening, as the sky turned gold and crimson, Elijah had a dream. He saw the bridge glowing under the stars, but its light was fading. A voice, neither young nor old, whispered, "The bridge was built with hands, but it stands with hearts. Find the missing piece." Elijah woke with a sense of purpose. He ran to the elders and told them of his dream. They looked at one another, uncertain. "The bridge is broken," one elder said. "The people no longer gather," another added. "The stones will not hold," sighed a third. But Elijah refused to accept this. He walked to the bridge, placing his hands on the worn stones, feeling their stories in his fingers. He knelt by the river, watching the current flow beneath, never stopping, always carrying memories forward. Then he saw it. A single stone, half buried in the earth, covered in symbols he had never seen before. It was carved with patterns that reminded him of the sun and the stars, the land and the sky, two worlds woven into one. He knew, without a doubt, that this was the missing piece. Elijah carried the stone to the bridge and placed it in the gap where the foundation had crumbled. The moment it touched the others, a warm light pulsed through the bridge. The crack sealed as if the stones remembered each other. The air filled with the scent of cedar and wildflowers, and the river's song grew louder. The elders, who had followed in silence, gasped. They watched as people from the village, people who had once been divided by different ways of thinking, began to arrive, drawn by something unseen. For the first time in many years, they stood together at the bridge. Some came to pray, some came to listen, and some came simply to but they all came together. The bridge, once broken, had been restored, not just with stone, but with the understanding that all things must be held together by respect, love, and memory. From that day forward, no one called it just a bridge anymore. They called it the bridge of two worlds. Moral of the story: true connection is not built with hands alone, but with the hearts that hold it together.